Hello everyone, happy Monday. It is Karen here, and tonight's Night in Essential is all about getting to know me a little bit better. So I'll wait for Instagram to notify everyone. Hey Vic, let me put on a title so we all know what we're talking about tonight. How is everyone? How is everyone's Monday? And be honest, it's quite hard at the moment. So how is everyone doing? Has everyone had a good day, a difficult day? Looking forward to tomorrow, the week ahead? Hi. Yeah, I'm good. It's been a productive Monday. We always have like team Mondays, don't we, guys, on a Monday. So it's always good to get your head in the game. Had a bit of a tricky weekend, I'll be honest. Didn't have the best weekend. My family dog had to sadly be put to sleep. So it was a bit of a hard one, guys. But I'm feeling a little bit better. Hi, Karen, lovely to see you on here. Had this in the calendar. Oh, amazing. Got chocolate at work. So that's always good. Yes, definitely. No Blue Monday for you then. No, I think it's something we were talking about today, Blue Monday. I think we're all trying to just be positive at the moment. So not focus. Obviously, there's a lot of hardships going on. But I think, of course, acknowledge the hardships, but we're all trying to just be positive together. So, yeah, but I don't want to start on a negative. Anyway, hello, I hope everyone's having a good Monday. And today's Night in Essentials is a little bit of a different one. If you guys keep up to date with our beauty breaks, so our live videos in the week, some of the team did a get to know me. So we thought it'd be a nice thing for Chelsea and I to do as well in the evenings, because obviously you're always seeing us on here, usually talking to our brands, that it might be nice for you to get to know us as well. So I put on a question yesterday saying, what would you like to know? And a few people came back with good questions. So what I thought I would do is just go through some of them. Some of them about my career, some of them were about my beauty loves. And if you've got a question throughout any of this, just pop them. Maybe the best thing to do is, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a little question, a question mark in a speech bubble. Pop them in there, and then maybe at the end I could go through those as well. Happy Martin Luther King Day as well, yes. So if you have got questions throughout it, then chuck them in there. But maybe I'll get started. So for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Karen, and I'm the Communications and Campaigns Editor at Essential. I have been here for 6 years this year, I believe. I think I started around March time. Chelsea, if you're watching me, you'll be able to probably tell me and Charles both started at the same time. So I was the content assistant when I started. But a lot of the questions were actually asking how I got into beauty in the first place. So I thought what I would do is kind of go way back. So university, I studied journalism. Studied journalism at the University of South Wales. I always knew I wanted to do something writing related. Didn't always know I wanted it to be beauty though. And one of the questions, the first question that came through yesterday was, how did you get into beauty? And there's kind of two avenues to that. So one of them was, when I was younger, I was obsessed with YouTube. So I was obsessed with YouTubers that did beauty. If anyone else watches YouTube at the moment, you might know some of the names I'm going to say. So Tanya Burr, Zoella. I didn't watch TV. I just watched YouTube channel. Pixie Woo. Absolutely love Pixie Woo. If you know the Real Techniques brushes, Pixie Woo are the makeup artist duo that made those brushes. And I was obsessed with those. So I always had this kind of pull to beauty in some way, whether it was usually in video. And then the other side is, way back when I used to do modelling. So I always used to love playing around with the beauty and the makeup on set. And that's kind of the other side to it then. I loved having my makeup done, and who doesn't love having your makeup done, and just playing around with the products. And do you know, the one thing that I loved as well was makeup artists. Learning their inside tips. And that's, I guess, where my love of beauty journalism came from. Tell us about the first time you met them. Yeah, so something else I used to do because I was so obsessed with YouTube and YouTubers, I used to enter a few competitions, and I actually entered a competition with Avon and got to meet Pixie Woo. And I went down to I can never say it, Norwich, and I met them, and I went to their makeup studios and they did my makeup, so it was incredible. But big fans of them. I miss having facial lashes and hair done, just hands on me really, yeah. Basically, I do too, and having my hair done is a big thing. And you won a Rimmel competition too. Yes, my sister is watching. She's probably going to give you all the inside secrets now. But I did my makeup for a Rimmel competition, and then I actually took my sister to X Factor for that. Remember you telling me about Benefit High Beam was a secret? Yeah, so this goes back to when, oh sorry, my screen's just gone. When I was doing modelling, I used to go on, this is actually just turning into story time, isn't it? I used to go on the Megabus by myself. My sister will be able to say how old I was. Maybe like 16, go on the Megabus to London for model castings. And I went on one for a shoot, and I got lost in London, as you do. And I went and took my Benefit High Beam because I learned about it from another makeup artist, but I actually left it on that shoot, and I was distraught because this was like the inside secret. And I used to apply it everywhere basically. But I've gone off on a tangent now, haven't I? Where was I? Yeah, so modelling was somewhere that I really loved makeup from. And also YouTube was a huge thing of mine. I never used to watch TV, and I was determined that I was going to start my own channel, and that's what I was going to do. Fast forward, I did journalism, and I had this huge passion for writing. My nan is a writer, writes her own novels and poetry, and I used to love like doodling poems. So writing's always been a big thing. So then I did journalism, and that's where that came from. I was actually the fashion and beauty editor of my class's paper. And then fast forward, I actually did a Go Wales placement for a brand called Elf Cosmetics, if anyone's heard of Elf Cosmetics before. And funny story is Chelsea actually used to work there as well. So that's how I first actually met Chelsea. So yeah, so I worked at Elf Cosmetics. I did a Go Wales placement for 2 weeks, and I got offered a job there. And it was honestly a dream come true because I'd not even finished my degree yet, and I was being offered this dream job of makeup and writing about makeup all day long, which was amazing. And I absolutely loved that. Yeah, Elf Girls. So that was amazing. And I did that for a year. And I was always in touch with like my university friends and lecturers on Facebook. I don't know if anyone else is still in groups with all the people they were in university with, but I am. And we always used to talk, and basically in that group he put a job for Essential, and the rest is basically history. I saw that, saw it was content, I was already doing content, and I was ready for something new, a new challenge. I was also commuting a very, very, very long way from where I live. I was going all the way to Gorseinon in, if anyone else is from Wales and knows where that is. So it was a good over an hour journey for me. Yeah, and then I started at Essential as content assistant, and the rest is history. I've been there now for 6 years. One of the other questions about Essential I got was, what's your favourite thing about working at Essential? And that's a really, really hard one to answer. I think the first thing that came to my mind as soon as I read it though was the people, honestly. I don't think you can work somewhere for 6 years if you don't like the people. You definitely can't actually, can you? Our team especially is very close-knit, feels like friends, and I think that's throughout the business. Obviously at the moment, over the last year, it's been very hard because we're such a close-knit group, but obviously everything's virtual. So that's been a bit of a struggle, but I think that's definitely my favourite thing. Second favourite thing, however, is the brands. I'd be lying if I said that, I wasn't excited. I'm as excited now as I was on my first day about working with Givenchy and Dior and Guerlain and Benefit, and I don't want to miss out a brand, but you know what I mean. The brands are incredible and it is a dream come true. All the products that were in my makeup bag years ago are the brands that we're working with now. So I think that is amazing. Good people are the best to keep with. Lagging, is it lagging for everyone? Can everyone just tell me if my internet is being slow? Come see what the supermodels got. Oh, thanks, Nick. I think it's definitely the customer service team though. Let me know if it's okay, if the internet's okay. Because I did have a pop-up. So hopefully it's not. I would usually go on 4G, but I've got no 4G tonight. Just waiting for someone to tell me. You're okay. Perfect. Okay, so how did I get started? So I've said modelling and YouTube. Where did your love of makeup and skincare come from? Same kind of thing as that, really. YouTube is where it all kind of set a light in my head, to be honest. As soon as I saw these people using, and I think it was the fact that they were, everyday people that I was following. And I'm not a makeup artist. However, after you practice anything, you become better at it. So that's where that all came from. Has anyone else got any other questions about me working at Essential or what I've done before? A lot of the questions that I got were beauty related. So my favourite products that I've been using, and loads of questions on those. But I just wondered if anyone had any, I guess maybe. What I'll tell you is a little bit about what I do at Essential. So as I mentioned, communications and campaigns team. So that is with Charles, Liz, Kiwi, Kate, and Thomas, of course, and everyone else on the team. But what we do is we look after all the communications and campaigns, obviously. But that's everything that you read on Essential in theory. So whether that's social media, whether that's the blog, we also work with PR. We've got an external PR agency that we work with as well. But what we really specialise in is everything that you read and engage with, and we work really closely with all of the other teams as well to kind of make that a reality. So whether you're reading an email that we send to you, or you're on our blog and you're reading one of our blogs about a new launch or a new ingredient we're excited about, maybe you've seen a favourite blogger of yours link to us, then we would have had some part to play in that. So it's really a multifaceted job. What's your favourite part of the work day? Ooh, do you know what? That's a tricky one because every day there's something different. I think that's the good thing about a role like we've got. We are very multifaceted. We do a lot of different things. So one day I might be doing like a social media campaign, or the next day we might be working with influencers on a new launch. Something that I'll definitely say this year that I've really enjoyed is doing these lives. Video is a big part of what I do in my spare time. Like I said, YouTube is a huge hobby for me and something I really enjoy. So doing these lives, I think, when we get to do these in the evenings, is something that I look forward to, and I could talk for ages. So you guys will have to tell me if I just on here all night. Probably could do it and I would really enjoy it, but would anyone listen? I don't know. Hey Harriet, what's your all-time favourite lipstick? Liz, you know that's hard. I have actually brought my makeup bag so I can talk through it. My all-time favourite lipstick is unfortunately one that we don't stock, but I have to be transparent with you and tell you what it is. So it's Estee Lauder Kendall Jenner, so I don't think you can even get it anyway, and it's called Restless. It's the most beautiful orange red, but an orange red is my vibe. Like that is the colour that I absolutely love wearing. I'm loving lip balms this winter more than ever. What's your favourite? Easy one for me, Eucerin Acute Lip Balm. 100% the best lip balm there is. I think we've got it in stock, and I think you can get it in the French Pharmacy promotion. Best time to buy it because you can get 1/3 off. 100%. That is the best. I will move on though to the beauty questions because they all tie in nicely. So what's the first one? So Katie actually asked me, I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago, and the I can never pronounce this either, Dr. Strum face mask, so actual face mask. I purchased that. Again, unfortunately we don't stock it Essential, but I just want to be transparent because it is something you guys asked. What do I think about it? And I love it. I would show it to you right now, however, it's in the washing machine. That's the only thing. If you are going to buy and invest in a face mask that is reusable, you need to make sure you're washing it all the time. I've had it for a good few months now, and it's comfortable. I don't find it breaks me out. I can breathe really well through it. It's also got made from nano silver within the fabric, so helps to stop you breaking out, and it's more breathable and antibacterial. So yeah, I really, really do like it. Should we stock it? Let us know. I really, really like it. Also, all Dr. Strum skincare that I've tried is amazing. It is quite expensive. However, obviously the potency and the ingredients in this does stand for itself, but everything I've tried, I really like. And I would also like to try more things. So if anyone has tried anything, let me know. Something else I got asked was, how do you get glowing, healthy skin like yours, tips, products? And I think the one thing I would say is, my skin isn't always healthy. My skin isn't always glowing. You might see me on a live where, maybe I'm having a good skin day, or on my own personal channels, and, obviously I might not post if I'm having a particularly bad skin day. So I try to look after my skin the best I can. One of the main reasons I personally do is because I've got eczema, that it's been drilled into me that I have to look after my skin every day. There's some people out there that can probably not touch their skin and their skin will be perfect. My boyfriend is one of those people. If he does anything to his skin, most of the time it's worse. But for me, I have to put the time and the care in. Otherwise, my skin flares up, it becomes uncomfortable and really itchy. So I always look after my skin morning and night, because I have to as well. We should. We've only got one skin, so we should look after it. Some of the things I focus on are hydration, just because my skin's very, very, very dry. But I think you can't go wrong with keeping your skin very hydrated. And I always, because I've got eczema, treat my skin as if it's sensitive. And I think being kind of cautious with my skin helps me to keep it under control. Always cleanse, always take off my makeup, and always wear SPF, or I try to. Of course, we're all human, and we can forget some days, but I really, really, really do try. My boyfriend's the same, but I need a full routine. It's my self-care time. Yes, definitely. And some of the questions I got, actually, I think someone said, here it is. If I could only choose 3 skincare products, 1 fragrance and 1 lipstick to take on holiday, what would I take? And it's so hard to choose, to narrow these things down, because each thing I use is for a different reason. And a lot of the skincare I use, of course, is good for my skin, but also good for kind of my mental health as well, because I enjoy that time of looking after my skin and myself. So it was hard. All of these questions that I'm going to say now are really hard to choose. But the first one was top 5 makeup products. So what I thought I'd do is just have a little look in my makeup bag, because these are generally the ones that I use day to day. Right, okay, what is genuinely my top 5? And this is, again, very difficult because it changes all the time. So we do a monthly favourites on our blog of all of our favourite products every single month. And it's very difficult sometimes not to say, oh, well, this is my favourite foundation. Oh, well, now this is it. Because we're constantly changing the products that we use to test for all of you, to let you know our thoughts. It is quite hard to keep the same favourites. I don't know if anyone else is like that, not consistent with some products. There's definitely things that I'm loyal to, and then things that I will change. But anyway, favourite products. So lipsticks wise, I absolutely adore the Bare Minerals Mineralist lipsticks. My favourite shade is Courage. This is a great orange red. Like I mentioned before, my favourite lipstick of all time is the Estee Lauder, but unfortunately that was a limited edition. So I had to find a new one. Here it is. It's beautiful. It's kind of like a fiery red. I've got it on now, but I've got it blotted onto my lips. When you pack on the pigment, it is a lot more orange red. But I love it blotted on just for like day to day. What else? What's Charles said? Quickie Contour Stick. So Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit is one of my all-time favourites. Don't think I've put it in the bag, just for the reason is it's discontinued, I think. So I'm trying to like wean myself off it. But another one I do love is the Chanel Tan de Soleil as an alternative to that. What else? Absolutely love. Ooh, yes. Concealer, go-to concealer now is the YSL Touche Éclat High Cover. I love a full coverage concealer because I don't always wear foundation, especially in the last year. I think it's really made me think about the products that I would have in my everyday makeup bag. I love having a high coverage concealer because if you don't want to wear foundation, you can just use this instead. If you've got blemishes, you can use this. You can use it underneath your eyes. And I just love the consistency of it. It's not too heavy, but it does offer very good coverage, but still looks radiant as well. Minimalist is lovely. I love Romance. Yes, another one. What was the other one I like? I love Courage, and Grace is another shade that I really, really enjoy. At the moment, I had to say this at the moment because I really, really, really am enjoying it. A lot of you who follow my Essential Caring Instagram account will have seen this. And it's the new Givenchy Prisma Libre Skincare and Glow. The first time I used it, I wasn't sure. I said to my friends, I sent a picture and I said, oh, what do you think of this foundation? And they all said yes, but I just wasn't sure. But I absolutely love this now. I'm wearing it now. So let me know what you think of my skin. Absolutely adore it. It's 90% skincare. So if you are really mindful about what you put on your skin, this might be a great foundation for you. As well, really high natural origin ingredients. Beautiful, beautiful foundation. Brows. This is hard, actually. I was going to choose that, but I'm not. Where is my... Oh, I bet I haven't put it in here. Yes, I have. So for brows, this is all I've got in now, is Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. A wonderful, wonderful, really reliable brow pencil. Really fine nib so you can get in there and carve out your brows, but I feel like they look very natural. I've gone through all the phases of brows, having very, very full defined brows. Now I prefer a little bit more of a pared back brow, and I also like that it's got a spoolie on the end just so you can brush them out. How many have I shared? 4, so that's one more. And does this count as a makeup product? I'm not sure. If I had to choose between an eyelash curler and a mascara, I choose an eyelash curler every single time. Over the last year, I've rarely used mascara because I quite like the feeling of being able to like rub my eyes and not worry that I've got mascara everywhere. So an eyelash curler is a must-have. I think it opens your eyes really lovely and still gives the effect of having something on your eyelashes without it. The one I've got is the Shiseido. Love it, and I've had it for years. Probably needs a little bit of a clean, so I won't show you a close-up of it, but that's the reality of that. And those are 5 things, which is absolutely mad. One of the other questions I got is, as I mentioned earlier, the 3 skincare, 1 fragrance and 1 lipstick. So the lipstick I would take is the one I just showed you, the Mineralist by Bare Minerals in Courage. I'd take that and I'd use it as a blush as well. That's what I've done today. 3 skincare. So first skincare would be an SPF. Obviously I'm going on holiday, I need an SPF. I'm going to cheat a bit actually. I have got one here. This is the Avène Cleanance Tinted SPF 50. This is beautiful. If you want to see what this looks like on, head over to my Essential Caring account and I've got a picture holding it and it's gorgeous. It's kind of like a moisturizer balm hybrid texture because it's a bit thicker and doesn't have a watery consistency, but it's gorgeous. It melts into your skin and I just love it, and it's really good coverage. Skincare I would take as well, I've got one of these on my desk, the Eucerin Urea Repair body lotion. As I mentioned, I've got eczema, so for me this is a non-option. It's not the most luxurious of choices, however it's practical. And for me, I'd rather have hydrated skin head to toe, especially if you're on holiday. and out in the sun. And thirdly, skincare is going to have to be a good cleanser, isn't it? And I, at the moment, I'm obsessed with the Guerlain Abby Royale oil, because I think that'll take off your makeup really well, but you can also do your double cleanse with it. So at least I'd be very cleansed, moisturised and protected from the sun. And do you know what? In 3 products, that's quite hard to get everything down. Oh, hi Laura. I have overplucked eyebrows, so I am in sympathy with Nikki. What did Nikki say? I have 4 eyebrow hairs, and the rest are white. So honestly, a few years ago, I think I've told this story before, it was a good few years ago now, I actually shaved off my eyebrows here. I don't know what I was thinking, but I think I just went crazy with my friend's razor, thinking I could make some art of my brows. But I did that, and I used Rapid Brow to help my eyebrows grow. But the good thing about Precisely is that you can really carve out. Also, the Benefit Micro Filling Pen is amazing if you've got quite sparse brows. I really, really like that. I love all Benefit Brow products, to be honest. That's my go-to. Just realised I forgot fragrance. This is my holy grail fragrance. Chelsea will know, all the girls will know, I love white floral fragrances. I know that they aren't for everyone. I'm actually going to spray some now because I just absolutely love the way it smells. I know I should be spraying on my clothes, but Chelsea and Care might remember my microblading nightmare a few years ago. My brows have never recovered. Oh, that's the thing with eyebrows, isn't it? But they will come back, Nick, they will. And you have got great eyebrows. So this is Classique Essence de Parfum. It's a white floral fragrance, and I absolutely love white florals. It's got some of my favourite ingredients in here. So what's in here? Orange blossom and vanilla. So very sweet, but it is a little bit sexy. And whenever I wear this, I do feel like a powerful woman. And to be honest, I need more of this because last year it didn't feel very powerful. But I absolutely adore this. And I love Jean Paul Gaultier bottles. I just think they're absolutely incredible. Someone did ask what my favourite perfume is, and it is this. I've got loads of fragrances. I don't know if you can see them just here. And I do switch up. I definitely don't wear this fragrance every day. I also think it's more interesting to wear a different fragrance sometimes and just feel a little bit different. And then when you go back to your old classics, they feel even more special. But I love that. I think if I could only wear one fragrance, I would just wear that. But I'd wear different like doses of it because it is quite a strong fragrance, but I personally like that. I have written down the questions, so I didn't forget them. One interesting question actually was, what's the most extravagant skincare or makeup product you own? And I guess it depends what you categorize as extravagant. So do we think as in looks, or do we think price? I kind of thought about both. Price is this little number. So this is the Guerlain. Guerlain is probably my most extravagant brand that I own a lot of. It's one of my favourite brands. This is the eye and lip cream by Guerlain. It is quite expensive. It's about £165, I believe. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lip and eye cream treatment. Actually, if any of you have heard of Kim Kardashian West, Orchid Imperial is rumoured to be her favourite skincare product. She uses I believe the eye and lip cream, the face cream, and some other products. But it's gorgeous. It's anti-aging, hydration. Those are the two main factors of it. I was actually kindly gifted this one. So I didn't spend that amount of money on it. However, I do love Guerlain products. Orchid Imperial is more anti-aging. I personally am a big fan and have spent my own money on Abby Royale, which is more for dry and weakened skin, which is where I fall into. But I definitely, over the years, will probably migrate over to Orchid Imperial. Some of the other things that I would class as extravagant are some of the limited edition products I've got. I think ever since we started, well, myself and Chels, we've always collected limited edition products or been gifted limited edition products, which is wonderful. One that I've kept for years and years and years is this one. So if anyone can like recognize these or also collect limited edition makeup, let me know, because I'd love to know what you've got. This is by Guerlain again, and this is a limited edition meteorite. This is from a Christmas collection, so it's a little bauble that you unwind. There's a mirror on the top. See how beautiful it is? Hopefully you can see. And then it's got a little bow. And meteorites smell incredible. They smell like Parma violets, but these are light reflecting pearls, setting powders, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I keep these. Definitely, I've just bought a lovely lipstick that I love, but it is expensive for what it is. I think all of us here probably do love beauty, and I just love things like this. I think you do pay for the packaging and the experience and the beauty of it. I keep these actually on a shelf above my desk, and every time I look at them, I actually think of, I don't know how long everyone's been following Essential 4, but when I started, we had an editor called Emma, and Emma actually gave these to me, so I always think of Emma when I get them. Another one is this little limited edition, and this is from Givenchy, and I believe this is a Christmas limited edition as well. And this is a little, let me show you. It's a little star with black and gold eyeshadow, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's beautiful, but almost too beautiful to use. But I personally love things like that, and to me that's quite an extravagant thing to keep. One thing I did want to show is a new thing I recently got. More for modern, these are things that I've kept over the years, kept them in their lovely packaging. But an extravagant beauty item that I adore is Rouge G. I think this is one of the most extravagant beauty products you could probably buy right now. And the Rouge G lipstick cases, this is brand new. Of course it's got a sticker on it, but I can't take off. There you go. So if you haven't heard of them, Rouge G are arranged by Guerlain, and they're lipstick cases. If you can see, they are mirrored lipstick cases. I have got a lipstick here that maybe I can show you. So you can see this one is all embellished in silver and gold, and then you get your lipstick and you pop it inside. But the beauty of these is that you can change the lipstick that you put inside. So you keep the case, change the lipstick, and you can match it with your outfit or however you wish. So this is a gorgeous, what's the name of this one? Let me tell you. Oh, they're on here, aren't they? Yes. 64. So let me show you. Lipstick into there. And then this is your little lipstick that you take around. And I just think that is the most beautiful thing ever. And it just feels so luxurious. And then when you pop it out, they are in there. When they're in there, you can use the mirror, which is absolutely beautiful. But I wanted to show that because to me that is kind of like a modern luxury extravagant makeup product that I absolutely adore. Let me make sure I haven't missed any questions. You can tell I'm talking so much because I'm out of breath. Hello everyone. Fabulous. Another question I got asked was your favourite influencers. This is a tough one because we work with so many people at Essential, and we really try to, work with people who've got, who are just coming into blogging or have been around for years. So there's absolutely loads of people that I love their content, love what they're doing. And I think my favourite influencers are always the people that are really authentic, make me laugh. I love to, feel good when I'm engaging with someone's content. Some of the people that literally instantly spring to mind to me at the moment are, if anyone knows, of the one of the editors, beauty editors at Cosmopolitan, Laura Capon. I absolutely love her social channel. She makes me laugh. Absolutely love it, but she also is a real source of beauty knowledge. So I always feel like I'm learning something when I'm on her page. Some other people that I love Lydia Lees-Millen, if the girls are watching from the team. I absolutely love her fashion sense so much. But there's so many. Nadine Baggett is really good. Yes, Sally Hughes, absolutely love everything that she does. Anywhere that I can learn something new about beauty, find incredible fashion sense, or laugh, I'm all about. I think it's Viv, who is like the SPF queen. Absolutely love everything that she does. Don't believe in influence unless it's not their day job and they make their money elsewhere. I think that's the tricky thing as well, isn't it? Like the coin of influencer. I think it's people I enjoy, people who create content, who do it because they have a passion for something and they've got something to share. Then I'm all for that. I want to learn, I want to laugh. So I quite like it. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Everyone needs a little bit of sparkly lipstick in there. They really, really do. Must be heavy in the handbag, is it? Do you know what? It isn't. It isn't really that heavy. Not when, you compare another lipstick. I would say it's a little bit heavier, of course, because there's more packaging to it, but nothing too major. It also comes in this beautiful case, so you can keep it safe in your makeup bag as well, so it doesn't get scratched or anything. And I guess I'll go through some of the questions that have come through. Let's have a look. Favourite memory of working at Essential? There are so many. It's so hard. What is my favourite memory? I think something that instantly comes to mind is because it was such a big deal. So a couple of years ago, myself, Emma, our previous editor, and Chelsea, we got to go to France, the south of France, with one of our brands, Aven. We went as a trio and we created loads of amazing content. We got to really experience the brand, but also, if hopefully people know, Aven specialises in like dermatological skincare and eczema. So it was really interesting. We get to go in the thermal bath and learn all of that. So I think that was such a big thing that we got to do together and create content and experience a brand. Obviously travel is incredible, but that was a really great memory. But I think every brand we launch as well, I think as a collective we all get very excited and kind of put our all into it. One of the brands that really stands out is Benefit. Literally every single team in the business just worked so hard to get that launch squared away, and I know Chelsea and I literally in the end when it launched we were just like elated, but honestly there's been so many amazing things that we've done. It's so hard to like remember everything. I know when I finish this live I'll be like, why didn't you say that, Karen? Why didn't you say this? But honestly there's been so many things. Let's have a little look what else is in here. How do you get your hair so shiny and straight? This is something I do get asked quite a bit, but I'm going to be honest, I luckily have quite naturally straight hair. But I said to this someone the other day that obviously if you want curly hair then it's not lucky. But my hair is quite naturally straight, so I tend to just blow dry it. Nuxe Huile Protégé is one of my favourites. However, my hair is easily quite greasy, so I do just focus it on the ends. I try to minimise how much I blow dry my hair or straighten my hair, just to try and be a bit kinder to it. So those are the things I do really. And I would say I haven't really colour treated my hair that much. And obviously the more you colour treat your hair, the more damage you might cause. How do you have such beautiful glow and teachers? All your tips and secrets. Oh, thank you very much. Like I said, my skin isn't always good. I don't think anyone is. I have good days and bad days. Focus on hydration. Keep your skin clean, I think is a big thing. We saw actually a really good social video the other day of a demonstration on an orange about someone using a face wipe and how it can, face wipes just don't work and keep all of your makeup still in your pores. So I think just focusing on keeping your skin clean and then hydration are like two of the biggest things you can do for your skin. And those are the things I just try and make sure that I up my game on those. And then SPF is how I kind of keep my skin looking as youthful, I think, as I can. I am 28, just in case anyone did want to know. You say you have eczema. Do you know what causes it? I've tried to look into it, whether it's my diet. To be honest, for me, what it's come down to is stress is my biggest flare-up. So obviously, I try my best to manage that, but sometimes it's not as easy as that, unfortunately. But yeah, something I've had ever since I was a child, much worse as a child, and I've been able to control it better and as an adult. Mostly because I don't fight against it. As a teen, I used to fight against it and ignore it. But as an adult, I do my best to just try and keep on top of it with emollient therapy best I can. Your skin is looking good. Oh, thanks, Charles. Today I've got everything that I mentioned in my makeup bag, like my favourites, like the Givenchy foundation. That's the one that's keeping my skin looking really glowy today. What cleanser are you using at the moment? So at the moment I haven't been very loyal to one. Let me get that off the screen. I haven't been very loyal to one because I have been trying out a lot of different cleansers. I try to avoid doing that with cleansers because I think your skin can just go all over the shop if you're trying too many things. However, consistently I use the Avène Gentle Cleanser. That is one of my absolute favourites. Try aromatherapy for stress. Yeah, that's a great tip. Definitely something I need to focus on more this year, I think. Definitely. And another cleanser I love is Guerlain Abby Royale. I think I mentioned that earlier. The oil cleanser is so luxurious. I love oils because I'm lazy and I love just melting away my makeup. One of my favourite pastimes, actually. And that's how I always say to people, like, enjoy the makeup removal process and you won't dread it. So use products you really enjoy. I feel like, honestly, I didn't think I would be on here for half an hour and it's like 43 minutes now. I hope I haven't bored everyone to death. But hopefully you have enjoyed it and it has been good and you've learned something new about me. I guess we have got 15 minutes before I get cut off. So if anyone's got any extra questions or if I've bypassed any topics that you did actually want to know. You cleanse with a cloth. Yes, I do. I use a flannel. I'm sure if anyone has, is watching this, you might have heard of Caroline Hirons. And I do use a lot of the methods that she talks about in her book. So I use a new flannel every single day. I've got 8 flannels and then I put them on rotation. And then I've got one for wash day as well. You are my favourite. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that you have enjoyed this because I was a bit concerned. Talking about yourself for a full hour can be a bit daunting. But thank you so much for everyone's questions. It's been so fun. It's been really fun. And I think as well, as I was going through my makeup bag and picking out my products, I was thinking, oh my gosh, actually there's loads of products here that I forgot about, especially this. I wore this all the time in summer. And I just literally completely forgot. Oh no, we absolutely love watching everyone, I think. Yeah, so has anyone else got any other questions? Or I will leave you all to your Monday night. I can't believe it's Monday. I think I'm going to watch some Netflix after this. What's everyone else up to? That's the thing when you're live on your own. The silence of waiting. But I've really enjoyed tonight, actually. I can't believe we have been live for 45 minutes, which is just incredible. But right, I think I might leave it here. If anyone has got any other questions, oh yeah, Lisa, I literally can't wait for bed tonight. It's one of those Mondays where I think I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to go take my makeup off, get a cup of tea, and I'm probably going to watch one of the documentaries that everyone's talking about at the moment. So if anyone has got are you going to double cleanse? Double cleanse every night, Chels. So I always, my first cleanse is like taking off my makeup, and then I tend to use, at the moment, Abbey Royale oil to take off my makeup with, just melt it all away, and then scaring my boyfriend because I've got mascara everywhere with my flannel. And then the Avène Gentle Cleanser is like my second cleanse, and that's also my morning cleanse as well because I really enjoy it. Really good for sensitive skin. Night Stalker, I think I am going to watch that actually, but I have heard that it is quite scary, so I don't know if I should watch it at night, but what do you think? Yeah, so I'm going to have a cup of tea, do that. Don't get stressed, manage stress. No, 100%. I think that's why I'm going to unwind tonight. And that's how I find that I keep my eczema under control. So let me go before Lisa, I've already seen it. I watched all of that in like one weekend, but it's really, really good, isn't it? I really, really liked it. Yeah, really liked it. But I'm going to go because you guys will never get rid of me otherwise. I will stay on here all night. So thank you so, so much for watching. If you do want to see what I get up to behind the scenes at Essential, or ask me any other questions like products, anything, 100% happy to talk about them. My mum's just dipped in actually. Hi mum. I hope you're okay. And I'm just leaving actually, so you've come at the wrong time. So I've got an Essential Instagram account as well, so it's at Essential Karen. You can come over there, hopefully we can have a chat, and you can find lots of my favourite products on the feed, including this foundation. So I hope everyone has a really lovely rest of the night, really lovely weekend. Next Monday, Chels is going to be live doing a get to know her, so make sure you don't miss that. And yeah, hopefully everyone stays safe and well, and I will see you all soon. Bye.